everyone, Ted the old Star Wars nerd here. I hope you're doing well, and I want to thank you for joining me tonight as we go over some more Star Wars headlines. Alright, this is going to be a long one today because it's Friday and a lot of stuff came out. I saw the things popping up on my phone all day long with message alerts about all the headlines I saw. So let's just get started. This is going to be fun. Alright, good, it worked. I forgot to check. Okay, so got it pulled up here. Headlines for Star Wars for January 8th, 2021. Wow. 2021. Anyway. So, Loki showrunner Michael Waldron to work on Loki Season 2 and Star Wars. So yeah, we heard yesterday that Michael Waldron's going to be the one writing the movie that Kevin Feige is overseeing, producing, putting money into, and having involvement in. So that's going to be cool. I hope that's going to be good. I hear good things about the Loki show. I heard a couple of good rumors about it, so hopefully it'll be good. I hope so. Let's just look at it real quick. I don't know what I'm looking for. I mean, that's basically the news. He's going to be working on both of them at the same time. Looks to be like a cool show. I'm looking forward to it. He began his career with Adult Swim's Rick and Morty. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I want to see it. Okay, next. Rick and Morty writer, to produce Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie and more news. That's what I just went over. Star Wars confirms fan theory between R2-D2 and Yoda. This is what I went over this last night. Basically, some book that came out here recently shows the meeting of Yoda and Luke and R2 on Dagobah from Yoda's point of view. And it has a paragraph to where it shows Yoda, creeping through the fog, and coming up on Luke and R2. He sees R2-D2 and he says something to himself like, yeah, of course the boy has Anakin's droid. That's how these things work. But my fault with that is, why didn't R2 recognize Yoda? I mean, he just kind of stood there and letting himself get hit with a stick. He didn't beep, boop, nothing. Like, he knew the guy. But then again, even if he would have said something, Luke couldn't have understood him because Luke doesn't speak droid like some Star Wars characters automatically do. He doesn't just understand every language in the world. I bet Rey even knows Wookiee. I didn't even watch the movies and pay attention to see if she understood Chewbacca. I bet she did. And I'm not going to go back and find out. Okay, anyway, The Mandalorian introduced the Book of Boba Fett's biggest mystery. No, not the Sarlacc. Well, alright, let's see what they got to say here. I love that picture. Love that picture. Anyway, the post-credit scene for Disney Plus' The Mandalorian Season 2 finale set up a new Star Wars spin-off, The Book of Boba Fett. In the scene, Boba Fett, Tamara Morrison, and Fennec Shand, Ming-Na Wen, reclaimed Jabba the Hutt's palace on Tatooine after easily killing Bib Fortuna Matthew Wood. Same guy that played Bib Fortuna in, I don't think it was the original Return of the Jedi. I think he just played him in, like, the special edition or something. Anyway, who found his way to the throne room in the aftermath of Jabba's death? However, fans were left scratching their heads as to how a measly coward like Bib Fortuna not only survived the events of Return of the Jedi, but slid into power amidst a cutthroat Hutt family enterprise. I never really thought about it. Okay. Bib Fortuna was one of Jabba the Hutt's feeble cronies. It was originally assumed that he and most others died when Leia destroyed the skiff they were on during the botched Sarlacc pit execution in Return of the Jedi. However, a 1996 Star Wars Legend canon... However, a 1996 Star Wars Legends canon novel titled Tales from Jabba's Palace... Star Wars Legends canon novel? Make up your mind. Contains a short story called Of the Day's Annoyances, Bib Fortuna's Tale, that explains how Bib survived the day. I've read that, but I can't remember. That was so long ago. According to the story, Moments before the blaster started firing, Bib's cowardly instincts kicked in and he sped away on a stolen skiff. And ate lots of food. I was going to say hamburgers, but I doubt they have hamburgers on Tatooine. Okay, we can safely assume that in the current Star Wars canon, Bib survived in a similar manner. It's possible Bib then took advantage of the temporary vacuum of power and seized control of the remnants of Jabba's Enterprise. What's not so clear is how Bib remained on the throne after the rest of the Hutts got word of the vacancy. The Hutts are large and conniving in a galactic crime family that would surely jump at the chance to helm Jabba's smuggling empire. Yeah. That is a good point. Yeah. Aftermath by Chuck Dickhead provides a backstory. The Hutts couldn't agree on which one of them should take the throne, ultimately sending no one to claim it. During this time, a slave uprising shook Tatooine, a planet that relied heavily on indentured servitude. One can surmise that many of Jabba's mercenaries were killed, thus weakening his empire and leaving Bib in control of what remained. Yeah, he probably just walked in and everybody else said, yeah, why not? Let him have it. That's a good shot of Boba Fett right there. Okay. Certainly one plot that the Book of Boba Fett can explore. With the capable Fennec Shand to decide, Boba isn't likely to just sit on his throne, and he may be looking to restore the Desert Empire back to its former glory, which could mean figuring out just what happened to the Hutts. Oh, that'd be cool. What? Oh, it's time for Danny Trejo to join us. I thought it said he was, but okay. All right, next, Star Wars Battlefront 2 will be Epic Games Stores free game next week. Yeah, if everybody needs to get Battlefront 2 if they want. Supposedly it's a good game now. I got it when it first came out and played it for a little while, and then I never picked it back up again. So I haven't played it since supposedly they fixed it. So it's free this week. Everybody go check it out. Maybe I'll get on there, and supposedly there's some DLC that you can get. So I might have to hook up the PlayStation again and download some DLC, and I might play. Who knows? I would stream it, but I don't have a way to import from PlayStation just yet. Yeah, we don't care about that. Star Wars: The High Republic author Cavan Scott admits to blundering how a lightsaber works. Gee, imagine that. Let's see what this has to say. High Republic author, this is Bounding into Comics, John F. Trent. I need to give credit more often. Star Wars: The High Republic author Cavan Scott admitted to making a pretty blatant mistake in regards to how lightsabers work in the first issue of Star Wars: The High Republic comics. The first issue, which was published by Marvel Comics on Wednesday, follows Jedi Padawan Keeve Tanis and her master Sskeer. Is it another female? Is it all females? The two Jedi are training on the planet of Shuridan in the Republic frontier. After a quick skirmish, Sskeer challenges Skeeve to climb the Needles and obtain a Tytheon pendant that he hung at the top of one of the peaks. Everything appears to be going fine as she nears the top of the Needles. However, it begins to crack and fall apart. It eventually breaks and Keeve begins falling down. In order to stop her fall, she uses her lightsaber and pierces it through the needle. Magically, the lightsaber stops ripping apart the tree and breaks her fall. Seriously? If you know anything about lightsabers, this is a lightsabers. This is a huge continuity and lore error. The lightsaber would continue to rip through the needle and would not break her fall or become lodged in it, as lightsabers practically cut through anything. They can even cut through blast doors, as shown by Qui-Gon Jinn in The Phantom Menace. But they can't cut through Beskar. Now, there are materials that are resistant to lightsabers, such as an Electro Staff, a Z6 Riot Control Baton, and Mandalorian Beskar Steel. However, this needle does not appear to be one of the materials that is resistant, as we see lightsaber cutting through the needle. What makes this mistake even more egregious is that just a few pages before it's shown, Sskeer's lightsaber cleaves an entire tree in half, showing the cutting power of the lightsaber. I mean, come on. Okay, he owned up to his mistake on Twitter. He wrote, "Yeah, that one I'll take on the chin." The author then went on to explain what he would do differently in order to fix the error. He explained, "If I could go back and do that page again, I suggest she grabs the needle of the rock once she used the saber to slow her. Putting my fix-it hat on, you could suggest that she increase the density of the blade's containment field in a similar way to those EU sabers where you could adjust the length of the blade, but I doubt it would take her weight for so long unless, of course, she was using the Force. Anyway, thanks for getting in touch. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the issue." Yeah, that's fine knowing how he's going to fix it. But yeah, sometimes these things get past you when you're working on them. Okay, how? How do they get past you unless you are not a Star Wars fan? That is really the only way, because you take any fan of Star Wars and they're going to know lightsabers cut through everything. So obviously, Cavan Scott isn't a fan of Star Wars and is just doing this for a paycheck. He doesn't care. If he cared, he would have known. But then again, it's the High Republic, so who cares? One has to wonder what they are getting paid for if they didn't catch this glaring lightsaber error. Yeah. On top of all this is the beginning of the High Republic Publishing Initiative, a publishing initiative that was announced almost a year ago, back in February 2020, but we know Lucasfilm had been working on it for much longer than that. Scott himself said he'd been working on the publishing initiative since 2018, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, how does he do that? And if he wrote it, and then the other guy drew it, the guy that drew it should have known. Oh, whatever. I don't care. Bunch of idiots. Do like Justina, whatever her name is, that wrote the High Republic, and just ignore it and don't go buy it, because that's what she wants us to do. She told us not to go buy the High Republic, so I'm encouraging everybody to completely ignore everything having to do about the High Republic, because Justina, whatever her name is, said so. Justina Ireland? That's what I want to say. I saw something in here about it. Yeah, there it is. Justina Ireland bashes white men. Yeah, because she thinks white men hate the High Republic because she's black. I didn't even know she was black when I hated the High Republic. I didn't know she was black until she pointed it out. Anyway, get off that tangent. Woo! Okay, so 10 comic from Marvel previews Poe Dameron's parents' trouble afoot. What? Star Wars number 10 comic from Marvel previews Poe Dameron's parents' trouble afoot. Oh, yeah, I don't care. Star Wars, each main character's first and last line in the prequel trilogy. Oh, let's see. If I could do it off the top of my head. Well, that would probably take too long. I'd like to be able to sit down and see if I can remember their first lines. Man, I just can't think of Obi-Wan's first line in Phantom Menace. I know it's right as him and Qui-Gon are walking in to that meeting room, and he says, "I sense something," or I don't know. And I don't know. His last one was talking to Anakin, or no, talking to Yoda. Anyway, well, let's just see what it's got to say. Can't be too long. Qui-Gon Jinn. Okay. His first line is simply "Captain," followed by "Tell them we wish to board at once." Yeah, and his final line comes after the incredible duel of the fates as he dies in Obi-Wan's arms, telling him to train Anakin with his last breath, saying he is the chosen one. He will bring balance. Train him. Okay, Shmi. Not the first person that comes to mind when people think of the prequel character or trilogy. Yeah. Her first line is while they're at dinner, all slaves have a transmitter placed inside their bodies somewhere. Shmi also does not make it through the trilogy, passing away in Attack of the Clones, what has become an iconic scene, with her dying words being, I love. Unable to tell Anakin properly before passing. But at least she said that, and he knows. And yeah, I think that pretty much pissed him off, and there you go. Mace Windu. One of the most badass and interesting Jedi of the prequel era, and is constant and is a constant throughout the trilogy and the Clone Wars, with his first line in The Phantom Menace exemplifying his almost unbearable hubris. I do not believe the Sith could have returned without us knowing. Oh, silly Mace. After Qui-Gon brings the threat of Darth Maul before the Jedi Council, Mace did make it to Revenge of the Sith, killed by Palpatine. Or was he? In their duel together. I mean, he only had his hands cut off. That's not, deadly. Okay, the Jedi's final words, other than his screams of pain, was the well-known line, "He's too dangerous to be left alive." Yeah. General Grievous. Keeping up with the secondary villain trend per movie, General Grievous debuted in the Revenge of the Sith with some fantastic lines and memorable or memeable scenes, but his very first line is simply, "What's the situation, Captain?" As he waits for them. Grievous did not make it out of the movie alive, of course, falling to Obi-Wan. Final words before being shot in the chest by Obi-Wan later in the duel were, "Army or not, you must realize you are doomed." Count Dooku, first line. "We must persuade the Commerce Guild and the Corporate Alliance to sign the treaty." His final line being towards Anakin as they duel, "I sense great fear in you, Skywalker. You have hate, you have anger, but you don't use them." Sheev Palpatine. Supreme Chancellor Sheev Palpatine will going to become the Emperor's first, with his first line in the prequels being as his true persona in a hologram to Newt Gunray. "What is it?" Sounding annoyed when Gunray calls on him. Sidious, of course, survives the prequels, going on to rule over the galaxy with an iron fist. Blah, blah, blah. And his final words coming to Darth Vader. "It seems in your anger you killed her." Yoda. His first line, hard to see the dark side is, a response to Windu's confident line mentioned earlier. He survives Sidious and goes on to do stuff. He does Obi-Wan. He has training for him on Tatooine. His final line being, "How to commune with him I will teach you," in reference to Qui-Gon. Padme. First line, "You will not be so pleased when you hear what I have to say, Viceroy." And her final line, "There's still good in him. I know there's still," before succumbing to her heartbreak, which I really think is very lame. Obi-Wan, undoubtedly the best performance of the prequel trilogy and arguably the best character overall. All things considered, comes from Ewan Gregor. Obi-Wan, his first line is an iconic one as the Padawan in Phantom Menace. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, okay. Should have known. Final words come having a conversation with Yoda about training on Tatooine. He listens to Force, Yoda, and Qui-Gon uncovered, with his last line of trilogy being a shock to Qui-Gon. Yeah. Anakin Skywalker, his first line in Huttese is "Mitu Sasa Chapasa," which translates to "I was cleaning the fan switches." Anakin has two separate final lines in the trilogy. Anakin's and Darth Vader's. Anakin's are debatable. Depending on the moment, it is believed he turns fully. Before helping kill Mace Windu, it is a scream of "No!" Anakin's last word, not fully in the Darth Vader suit, are easily believed to be "I hate you," directed at Obi-Wan, but before he's fully suited up, Anakin lets out a "Padme, help me!" as the helmet comes down over his burned face. Did he really? I don't remember that. They put that in later when they put in the "no"? As the helmet comes down over his burned face. As Darth Vader, his final line is the well-remembered "No" of James Earl Jones. Okay, well that was cool. That was a waste of about 10 minutes. Mark Hamill calls for Twitter ban. I don't do politics. Nope. Epic Games giving away Star Wars Battlefront 2 for free. Already did that. High Republic author Justina Ireland bashes white men. Yes, Justina Ireland tells us do not buy the High Republic books. So everybody, go out and do what Justina Ireland says and do not buy the High Republic books. Don't buy anything having to do with the High Republic. Don't buy her stupid book. Don't buy that comic book with the lightsaber error in it. Don't buy anything. Will Robert Downey join Star Wars and play Thrawn? I don't know. You just don't know. He does have a hell of an ego on him now, but since playing Tony Stark, I hear he's still kind of down to earth, but yeah, I don't know if he's egoist or not. Whatever. I like him. I think he'd play a good Thrawn. Star Wars fan to Ben, Chewbacca after pro-Trump? Nope, don't do. I'd love to comment on a Chewbacca story, but I don't do politics. What George Lucas thinks of every Disney Star Wars movie. Yes. What does George Lucas think of every Star Wars movie? Oh, Disney Star Wars movie. Yeah, I don't care what Disney Star Wars movie. We did that last night. Don't care. Before Star Wars, there was Flash Gordon. Okay, well, that's a hell of an article right there. That is a hell of an article. Before Star Wars, there was Flash Gordon. And I'm scrolling down. There's nothing underneath it. There's nothing above it. Nope. Wow. What an interesting article. I love it. By expla.co. On the Explica website. So are we supposed to... I don't know. Huh, oh well, whatever. Flash Gordon is a good series. People need to go back and watch it, read the comics, all that good stuff. Flash Gordon is good entertainment. It's a little dated, a little old, but good entertainment. What you didn't know about the Nissan Rogue One, I did that last night. I think I skipped it last night too. How could Leia have tried? I did that last night. Oh, 2 days. What did I do? Did I skip? Did I come down to... Oh, I did. Oh, I completely missed that. Okay, well, yeah, there we go. That should have stopped there. So, now, I have some other stories that aren't in that feed that I saw. So, this one, from Digital Spy by Amy West. This was published today. George Lucas knew Star Wars prequel trilogy was something nobody wanted to see. I'm more interested in telling the story. Yeah, he made those movies for himself. Yeah, but that's just how George is. It's a real passion project of his, despite believing at the time fans were probably not keen on seeing that particular story unfold. Yeah, we were. I was really looking forward to it. More so the rise of Vader and how Vader came to be than anything else. But of course, we didn't really know that there was going to be all that politics and the stuff involved and everything. The only thing that was really known back in the day, back in the 83, early 80s, was that Obi-Wan and Anakin had a fight around a volcano. Obi-Wan won, and Anakin got burned up in the volcano and became Vader. We didn't know anything about all the other stuff. So, anyway. I know everybody wants to see Darth Vader in his black suit with his lightsaber, but the whole point of it is, how does a nice little kind kid who has good intentions, is just like us, go wrong and become Darth Vader? Lucas pondered in an excerpt shared by Adam Frazier on Twitter. Oh, yeah. The second part of the story is, how does democracy become a dictatorship? Never thought about that, but yeah. He told people Lucasfilm gonna have to face the reality. I'm making a movie that nobody wants to see, but I want to tell that story. I'm more interested in telling the story than I am in just doing a franchise where you tell the same story over and over again. Yep. So, that's good. Yep, we know. Oh, yeah. Mandalorian stars weren't told about Mark Hamill's casting until he arrived on set. That's cool. According to Gina Carano, the Mandalorian stars didn't know about Mark Hamill's casting in season 2 finale until the day of filming. According to Gina Carano, who plays Cara Dune on The Mandalorian, she and the show's other stars didn't know about Mark Hamill's casting in the season 2 finale until the day of filming. I started finding out about it in the makeup trailer, basically because you're like, oh wait, who's that? Carano told Drunk 3PO. And because they didn't say it in the script, everyone that has worked on The Mandalorian is insane, like insane Star Wars fans. And they have the shirts and they're like, wait a second. And so everybody starts doing a little whispering. So this is taken from the Drunk 3PO thing. Yep. Oh. So yeah, nobody knew. I'm not reading the whole thing. 9 underrated ships and vehicles in Star Wars. That's from Solo. Yeah. The B-Wing. Yeah. B-Wing's pretty cool. Jedi Starfighter. Yep. Those are pretty neat. Neat little starfighters. I got one down here. Neat little starfighters. Got Obi-Wan in it. Atmospheric assault lander. What? Oh, from the First Order? Yeah, who cares? Han Solo's land speeder. Yeah. Naboo N1 starfighter. Yep. Oh, hold on just a second. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to let the puppy in. Okay. The U-Wing. The N1 is the beauty. The U-Wing is the beast. U-Wing, where is that scene from? Oh, from Rogue One? Yeah. Sorry, I gotta hold the puppy for a minute. Hi, puppy. Hi there. Okay. Go on. Lay down. Okay. It's from Rogue One. The gunner Byston toppled an AT-ACT with his repeating ion blaster from the door of his U-Wing. New Republic used U-Wings, including one in Alphabet Squadron. Imperial Sentinel class shuttle. Lambda class shuttles were the favorite. Alright, MC-85 Star Cruiser. Massive capital ship designed and built by the Mon Calamari. The Raddus, seen in Star Wars Last Jedi, serves as the flagship of the Resistance. Yeah. The Bongo! Oh, those were neat. In a film saga, takes place... That's bad. What? Okay. In a film saga takes place on different... In a film saga that takes place on different planets and in space. There's not a lot of need for transportation underwater. But when there is, there's the sturdy Bongo, made by the Gungans using their unique technology. Yep. Those are pretty cool. I like those. Oh, so that's it. The Bongo. Okay. Toys. Cozy up with Grogu, Mando, and more from Twink. I'm Greg Evans. Well, that's cool. That's some neat little robes. Look at that. Oh, these aren't toys. Although I wouldn't mind playing with her. All right. Licensed robes and slippers from Twink. A Mandalorian onesie and bathrobe. Oh, that's pretty darn cool. $50 though. And a zip-through helmet-inspired hood. Oh, that's cool. Let's see, for $50 though, includes I don't know how to say that word, chest armor and shoulder pauldrons with mudhorn embroidery and a zip-through helmet-inspired hood. Okay, $50. So, what's the difference? The Mandalorian onesie and bathrobe. The Star Wars The Mandalorian adult bathrobe. Oh, okay, it's a bathrobe. Okay, I was thinking, I don't know. I guess they're just different styles. Okay, so it's $60. How is this one more expensive? This robe features embroidered designs appearing, and this plush robe is perfect for enjoying some leisure time. Take a break, blah, blah, blah. $60. Now, I'm thinking that Isn't that the $50 one? I would think by the way it's formatted. This is the $50 one. And this is the $60 one. Grogu bathrobe onesies and slippers. Why's it gotta be a woman's onesie? Huh? Why can't they make it for a man? Oh, look at the slippers. $30 for slippers. $30 for slippers. No, yeah. $55 for that. That's just outrageous. Han Solo shower curtain. Now that's pretty cool. Comes complete with 12 curtain hooks for easy hanging. 30 or 28. $28 for a shower curtain? I mean, it's cool and all. It's fabric. But no, no. Not $28. I give you 15. Star Trek Discovery bathrobes for adults. No. No Discovery. That is cool though. It's a cool. I like those slippers. Shuttlecraft slippers. Halo Infinite. Dungeons and Dragons. Ooh, that's cool. Wait a second. Is that an Imperial symbol on the front for Star Wars? No. Probably a D&D symbol. I'm not that familiar with it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, next. Oh, yeah. The Red Tails movie. This is one of the movies George Lucas was looking forward to making after he sold Star Wars. One of the reasons he sold Star Wars was so he could make other movies. That's what he said he had planned to do. I still haven't seen it. Still haven't seen it. I'm not going to go through all this right now, but yeah. Yeah, I may have to go watch it. I've been wanting to watch it, I just never got around to it, so yeah, I'm going to save that link so I can come back and do that later. All right. Mark Hamill reportedly open to Star Wars Return now after talking to Lucasfilm. Well, yeah. Yeah, I would bet after actually getting to be Luke Skywalker, he wants to come back. But I don't know. I mean, I would like it if they did something like if they did a Luke Skywalker show and he comes in at the beginning and you know they're talking to him and maybe he starts telling stories of the past and they flash back to Sebastian Stan as him. I mean, have him in the beginning of each episode for like 5 minutes or so, doing his little spiel. You know, why not? And maybe have him do a little bit every now and then, but mostly stay in the flashback. That'd work. I think that's how they did the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, somebody told me. So, yeah. Very cool. Theories about Kevin Feige's movies. They're just theories. Everybody's got theories about Kevin Feige's movie. It's not gonna be out for a while. No, I'm not gonna talk about it. We're running late. I'm already at 33 minutes. Wow. George Lucas once said only one of his movies was designed for a mass audience, and it's not Star Wars. Well, no, it's not Star Wars. It was probably, I'm gonna guess. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna guess. Of his movies, and I'm not that familiar with all of Lucas's movies outside of Star Wars. I mean, I know of American Graffiti, which would be my guess, THX 1138, and Red Tails. I can't think of anything else he did, but I don't know. So let's just see. He can. Heroes like Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers inspired Star Wars. Yep. He's done a lot more than make Star Wars movies. Well, yeah. These popular 1980s movies include Labyrinth, Willow, and Land Before Time. Yeah, I didn't consider those George Lucas movies. I mean, they're Lucasfilm movies. He's been behind some notorious flops, too, like the 1986 adaptation of Howard the Duck. And the 2015 computer-animated musical Strange Magic. Not familiar with that one. But I guess if nobody likes it, I won't check it out. Lucas follows his own specific divisive vision, like the prequels. Still, he admits one of his movies was crafted to connect with audience. Oh, except for Indiana. None of the films I've done was designed for a mass audience, except for Indiana Jones. Nobody in their right mind thought American Graffiti or Star Wars would work. Yeah, there are lots of stories about Star Wars barely being made. If you can, find the video about how Star Wars was saved in the edit. How Lucas's wife at the time, I think her name's Marcia, had a lot to do with making Star Wars the movie it is. Sometimes you just got to rein in George's ideas a little bit. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's cool. He's not thrilled how Disney has treated Star Wars. Yeah, we know. George Lucas ignored warnings. This one critical decision in the prequels would destroy the franchise. Oh, wait, in the prequels? The Star Wars prequels couldn't possibly live up to the hype. Yeah? With his one decision. Let's see. Oh, his decision to put the fate of the Phantom Menace on Lloyd's shoulders. Oh, okay. Jake Lloyd, the little boy who played Anakin. I mean, yeah, it was a little cheesy, but I didn't mind his performance that bad. Jar Jar wasn't that bad. You put it all together and it gets a little iffy, but anyway. Well, that's neat. Okay. Darth Vader's role in the upcoming Obi-Wan series. Let's see if I can just kind of skim through here and find the relevant part. We couldn't tell the story of Obi-Wan without Darth Vader. Well, yeah, you can. Deborah Chow. I don't know Deborah Chow, but I'm going to have to find out who she is. I guess I need to find out if she's ethnic enough or not, or if she's whatever she is, so I can decide if I like it or not based upon what demographic she's in. Okay. The rumor comes from YouTuber Doomcock. 2 contradictory leaks from entirely different sources about what the Obi-Wan series is going to be about. And I'm going to share one of them in this video. I will feature the other rumor in a later video, once I decide how much of what I was told I should spill. That's my bad Doomcock impersonation. Yeah. Will haunt Obi-Wan in his dreams. That's really about the only way they could do it. They could do Obi-Wan having visions, not communicating with the real Vader, but having visions of Vader. And they could always be flashbacks of Vader, or showing. They could even flash sideways, I guess, like Lost or whatever it did. They could go sideways and just go over and see what Vader's doing, show Vader out kicking ass in the galaxy, tracking down Jedi. Anyway, so there you go. These people, I can't believe these people are really writing articles based on YouTubers' videos. First Drunk 3PO and now Doomcock today. Embrace the dark side with Disney new toy box figures at Shop Disney. Well, let's just look at them real quick. Well, that's just bad. That's kind of neat looking. I kind of like that. Changing the proportions a little bit. Changing Vader's proportions like that. It looks weird. Stormtrooper looks okay. Ooh, Grievous looks cool. Oh, Grievous looks awesome. If they weren't owned by Disney, I might buy that. I'm not a big Grievous fanboy, but I mean, he is pretty neat. Okay, next. 10 animated characters deserve the live-action treatment. Oh, man, we're coming up on 40 minutes. Wow. I told you this was going to be a long one. Ezra Bridger. Yeah, maybe. Captain Rex? Why? Oh, just an animated... Just live action treatment, not of their show of their own, but maybe just show up. Ezra, yeah, I'd like to see him show up. I mean, if they're gonna go that way, if Ahsoka's gonna be alive, why can't Ezra be alive? You know, what the hell? So yeah, bring him back to life. Bring him to live action. Captain Rex, yeah, that'd be cool. I could see a live action Captain Rex showing up in the the Mandalorian or something like that. That'd be cool. Or even in Ahsoka, since he was with Ahsoka a lot. Hondo. Oh, Hondo. That would be cool. Hondo would be awesome to see in live action, but I don't think they could do Hondo right. I just don't think they could do Hondo right live action. I don't think it would look right. Something would be off. It just wouldn't be right. Cad Bane. Oh, yeah. Cad Bane would be neat. Cad Bane would be excellent. Cad Bane would make an excellent fit for Star Wars live action series. There you go. Sabine Wren. Sabine would be neat. She wasn't an outstanding character to me. I mean, might as well throw her in there with the Mandalorian. Starkiller? Yeah, they've already decanonized Starkiller. While it would be cool, yeah, they won't do that. A Jim from the old Star Wars canon, yeah. That won't happen. Hera Syndulla? Got close. They mentioned her name in Rogue One. They mentioned her name. So yeah, Hera Syndulla would be cool to see. Cal Kestis. I haven't played Fallen Order. I have no idea. I don't know anything about him. I've got Fallen Order. I started to play it. Like, again, all the damn games I got, I just can't follow through on them. The Inquisitors. Didn't they all die? Didn't they get killed? Yeah? I would have thought the Inquisitors... whatever. Quinlan Voss. Another Jedi who survived the Purge is Quinlan Voss. He first appeared in Star Wars Clone Wars and is a fan favorite Jedi thanks to his different view on the world than the average Jedi of his time. I remember the name, but can't remember anything about him. I guess I really do need to start doing the Clone Wars again. And then, make it through season 7. I haven't watched that at all. Alright, well, that was cool. Damn, there's just too many more to go. And I'm at 43 minutes right now. Okay. Gonna skip Star Wars Lego. The real appearance of the Jawas. Okay, let's just skim through here and see. They're supposed to be kind of lizard-like creatures. What? Oh, come on. Seriously? Legendary illustrator Ralph McQuarrie, whose earlier work with Lucasfilm, revealed the face behind those brown ribs. In his design, the Jawas resemble humans and wear a bowl-shaped helmet and round goggles. Yeah. That was an early design. That's like saying R2-D2's true appearance is the way he looked in that one picture where he's got the weird legs and things sticking out of him. It's a concept art. Lucasfilm reportedly taking hands-on role with Star Wars Rogue Squadron after Wonder Woman 1984 didn't deliver. Yeah. I can see that. I can see them being a little wary of Patty Jenkins after that. And I don't know anything about how Wonder Woman 1984 was made. It looks to me like it was just rushed. It looks like it was just a very rushed movie that they just threw a script together and threw them all in there and made them said, okay, you got like 3 weeks to make this movie. Go. But, what do I know? 10 things Obi-Wan did between episodes 3 and 4. I think I did this before. Went into exile, defended the Lars homestead, wrote journals for Luke, yeah. Saved 8-year-old Luke, yeah. Supposedly he did have a run-in with Luke when he was younger. That's how Luke knows him as that wild old hermit. Yep. defeating all of Jabba's henchmen. Once the henchmen get startled, knocking Luke out by accident, Luke was carried back to his home with Obi-Wan, sensing the future of the Jedi Order was in good hands. Oh, I see. The Skywalker family was being extorted by Jabba, having their water taken for not paying a tax. 8-year-old Luke decided to sneak into the henchman's camp and steal the water back. That's funny. Fought against Black Kurstan. Okay. Yeah, I read, what was that, one of the comics about him fighting Black Kurstan. Took job to protect Sandcrawler. Huh? I could see him doing that. Defeated a dragon. A crate dragon? Yeah. Was terrorizing a Tusken village? Yeah. Obi-Wan was discovered by the village and taken prisoner, but tried to free the other hostages. This angered the Tusken Raiders, who offered Obi-Wan to the crate dragon. What is it with... I just really need to start hiring editors again. Battled Darth Maul again. Yeah, and he killed him. Killed Darth Maul for real this time. Yep. Communicated with Qui-Gon. Yeah, he had to communicate with Qui-Gon and complete his training. Before Star Wars, there was Flash Gordon. Hey, it's another that issue again, or that thing again. Yep. George Lucas more heavily involved in Mandalorian Season 3. Yep, good. Thomas Kincaid galleries. Oh, I did this story the other night with those. This is a better picture of that picture of Grogu. And that's an awesome picture of the Mudhorn. Oh, man, that's awesome. Look at that. And that's the one we saw earlier. Okay. Well, those are cool. Oh, Jedi Journals. What is this? Oh, High Republic stuff. Why did I pull that up? I don't know. Oh, this is cool. Nothing to do about Star Wars, but yeah. Epic Games giving away Star Wars Battlefront 2 for free. Yeah, I already did that. Okay, last story. Nothing to do about Star Wars, but something fun and looks very cool. Super Nintendo World in Japan has interactive online tour launch. I've been watching. I'm a member of the Park Hoppin'. I'm subscribed to Park Hoppin' with Jay and them or Drunk 3PO from Geeks and Gamers. So I watched all the videos he's done on this theme park, and it looks very cool. And so this is going to be an interactive tour. I wonder if he probably knows about this. So yeah, that's so damn cool. So damn cool. Above you'll see a tour video released on January 5th. Yeah, I saw that. So that would be cool. So yeah. Start Googling the virtual tour. And you can have a look at it too. I'm going to save that link and look at that later too. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, there you go. Star Wars headlines for the night. Wow, that was a long one. What am I up to? 48 minutes. I am sorry. I hope somebody watched this at least. If you did, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I don't think anybody's going to watch this far, but yeah, thanks if you did. So, again, I am Ted, the old Star Wars nerd. Thank you for tuning in and watching me ramble. I've been doing these news segments now. This is my 8th one. 8th night, 8th one. So, thank you. Please leave a comment below. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications. All right? I really appreciate it. Come back again soon, okay? Thanks.